What is up, everyone? My name is Mr. J, and today I bring you another Digimatch. On the left we have Josh, and on the right we have Lewis, and they are both playing Vortex Warriors / Vortexdramon. Fun. Mirror matches are always fun. But this is actually the finals match, round 4 of the box tourney at Good Games Chicago, if you guys want to check us out. But yeah, these guys have actually played back-to-back mirror matches here. And you'll see the differences, like Josh is playing Kokomon and Lewis is playing the Fluffy. I also have Vortex now, and I actually think I like the memory gain from the Fluffy. But I think the Kokomon's the way to go because, you know, red is kind of like green and it still bricks a lot. I feel like red and green are pretty much prone to bricking. So I like the Kokomon effect better to draw a card when you suspend one of your own Digimon. He's going to go ahead and swing here. Gain an extra 3k, so it's going to be 13k. Gains the memory off the inheritable. Surprise he did not suspend the Shoto. Go into Safagamon unsuspend, and then he gets to swing, right? Swing. Play out the Gaomon. Suspend the Gaomon. Play out the... play out the Gaomon and then unsuspend. Now here's the thing. Can he still activate Vortex even though there are no targets, right? Because I know the Shoto lets you target players also with Vortex. But it comes up actually, like this ruling later on in this match. That's why I'm asking that question. Like, let's just say Josh had no Digimon on board, right? Safagamon there used Vortex to attack, right? Into the player. Teromon here gets played out, suspends the Grand Gale. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, if there's no Digimon on board, can he still Vortex? Keep that in mind, because it comes up later in this match. Because I'm going to ask a follow-up question. You guys could probably help me out with that. Okay, he's going to Digivolve into the Big Bird. He does not gain immunity, right? Because he was already suspended, so he's going to suspend something and then he'll unsuspend. Unless he can suspend himself afterwards, I don't know. Okay, we're going to suspend that. And then he's going to gain an extra 6k. Okay. So he's at 9k apparently now. I think that's just from the Shoto Tamer and also from the Vortex itself. So it's +9. He's going to promote the Gaomon. I actually like the Gaomon that Lewis is playing. That's the old Gaomon. That's just like when Digivolving, if you have one or fewer Tamers, you may play one Shoto from your hand without paying the cost. I just like the inheritable, which is gain a memory if it deletes a Digimon by battle. Now, I'm sure Josh learned from the last match that he played Lewis against, which you just you get around the Vortex, the opposing Vortex, by not leaving your own Vortex suspended. So he was a little bit smart here to play around it and leave his Vortex unsuspended. Now, I've noticed in the mirror match, that's why the 3-cost Shoto actually comes up a lot. And I'm not talking about the piercing Shoto, the famous piercing Shoto. I'm talking about the one that, end of turn, you may suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. And then one of your Digimon gets 2k until the end of your opponent's turn. Because that actually would get around this Vortex here. So if he had the 4-cost or the 3-cost Tamer, he could just end a turn, suspend Vortex, and then go into his own Vortex and swing over that bad boy. But that's not going to happen because Lewis does not have it. Okay, so Josh's Vortex lives, which is pretty big. I think in the mirror match, like, yeah, usually you bring out your Vortex first, but if the opposing player is able to answer it, then that's pretty much GG. So the fact that he kept his Vortex on the board is pretty good. He's going to swing Pierce. Digivolve into the Galemon, suspend down the Taro, swing at it, Pierce. Swing at the Mucho, Pierce. Did you guys see all the TS option cards that are coming out? I know Vortex right now seems like a menace, but the more option cards that come out, especially in BT25, where the Digimon themselves count as options, I think it's gonna hurt Vortex a lot. Okay, did you have into Taro here in the back? I think that's it, right? I don't think, I think this is GG. Because even if he plays something, like he's gonna play the Emblem. Emblem play out either Mucho or Shoto, or Taro. I wouldn't play out Mucho, right? Because that would trigger the Vortex effect. To unsuspend. He's gonna use the training here. Digivolve into Galemon. That's gonna Digivolve for a reduced Evo cost. Unfortunately, still passes turn. Digivolve into the Grand Gale. Now, if he had a second... Yeah, if he had an Emblem established, it would have been possible, actually. Right? Because he could have previous Emblem, tap the Shotos, trigger the Emblem, go into his own Vortex. That definitely would have been enough DP to get over the opposing Vortex. Yeah, he's gonna scoop it up, and we're gonna go to game 2. One thing I really appreciate about Lewis is that my man does not give up. Does not give up. Also, if you guys are not channel members, consider becoming channel members for 99 cents. You get access to some pretty cool Adventure 01 emojis. Shout out to my current channel members. But if you guys are appreciating the video and you want to support without paying money, you could also just show support by hitting that like button. If you like the video, if you're getting good content out of this, subscribing if not already subscribed. Shout out to my current channel members if I didn't already say that. And yeah, I appreciate you guys. Again, looking forward to AD01 in a few days. Again, let me know in the comment section down below, what are you looking forward to playing in AD01? There are a lot of good, delicious reprints coming out, like Omnimon X Antibody, the memory boosts that have become quite expensive over the last 2 years, and then also the Scrambles. Scrambles are getting reprinted too. I'm definitely going to pick up at least 2 playsets of each Scrambles because I think I'm obviously heavily invested in this game, and those Scrambles are going to come in handy with all the decks that I have. That's also what I recommend from you guys. If you guys are new players, at least pick up a playset of each color of Scrambles and Red Memory Boosts because you'll probably need them. Now he's going to Digivolve into the Grand Gale and then go into Vortex, suspend himself, unsuspend, and tap Shoto to draw a card, gain an extra 3k. So he's pretty big. Pretty big. Swing, unsuspend. Gain memory off the suspension after winning the battle. Now I think what Josh is thinking here is like, can I get over this DP? Because that is quite a bit of DP. Plus 12, plus 5, so that's 29k. 29k Vortex is pretty crazy. He's playing the Shoto that has a reduced Evo cost. Is my voice cracking? I feel like my voice is cracking. It's 12:30 at nighttime, but I'm on spring break, so I'm just chilling here. Play out the Shoto Kasama. Looking at his hand, it's not a good sign. Well, he has his own Vortex. Then go into his own Vortex. I'm assuming that he's not going to do anything. Yeah, he can't trigger his own effect, because if he triggers his own effect, then this Vortex is gonna battle, right? Lewis's Vortex is gonna battle. So he's not gonna do that, right? Let's see. Now, yeah, I guess, what is he thinking here? I feel like Josh's bird is cooked, no? Has no immunity, no DP buffs. He does get the 3k from the Shoto, all turns right as soon as it suspends. But Lewis also gets the 3k from his Shoto. So he's not going to suspend. Go into Grand Gale. Here's where the issue comes up here. So Lewis is going to declare end of turn Vortex, but then Josh says there are no valid targets for Vortex, which again I was kind of confused because I thought Shoto let you attack players, right? Doesn't Shoto let you attack players? So even if there's no valid suspended Digimon on the board, you can still attack, right? And so eventually they'll take that back because I think from what I saw in the video, Josh said, well, Lewis declared Vortex, right? And then Josh said like, oh, you have no valid targets. So Lewis was like, okay, well, actually, I'm going to activate the when Digivolving effect of Grand Galemon. And then Josh said, nah, bro, like you already declared end of turn and you declared Vortex. So that's it. I'm not letting you do your when Digivolving effect. And I don't know, bro. You guys let me know in the comment section down below what you think about that. Because this is the finals match of the box tourney, right? And obviously you guys saw the last match. Josh was letting me take back a couple of plays. So he was being pretty chill with me. But here he's just like, nah, bro, like this is the finals match, my guy. Like you already declared end of turn. That's it. Which I feel like, yeah, I don't know. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about that. I think what Josh should have done would have been like, okay, you declared end of turn, Vortex, and then draw for turn. Just draw for turn because there are no valid targets. And at that point, you cannot argue, right? Like, there's nothing else you can do. I think it's that Josh said like, oh, you can't do that because there are no valid targets. And that's when Lewis was like, you know, well, in that case, I'm going to activate the Grand Gale effect. But because of that, Lewis loses his Vortexdramon. And like I said, I 100% obviously think Lewis is going to take that, right? Like he was definitely going to smash the opposing Vortex. It just sucks. I think what Lewis could have done there was just hard play any body. He could have like hard played level 3, hard played the Galemon like he did, and then swing with the Vortex, right? Suspend down the Gale to trigger the plus 6k, suspend the Shoto to trigger the plus 3k, and then obviously he would have battled the Vortexdramon because Josh's Vortex doesn't have immunity, right? And obviously he doesn't have enough DP buff to compete with Lewis's Vortex. Like I said, it is a pretty costly mistake, I guess, on Lewis's part. I know he's pretty upset about it. But again, it's very difficult here because the Vortex does have immunity, right? Plus the 9k. Obviously, it's possible. I think Lewis here would need to play a rookie, Digivolve into Vortexdramon of his own, right? Suspend down the rookie to activate when Digivolving effect, and then when attacking suspend itself, and then battle the Vortex. I know that gets kind of tricky, but I'm pretty sure with that line of play he'd be able to get rid of the opposing Vortex. Unless I'm wrong, just let me know, bruh. Go into his own Vortex. Oh, I guess it works too. I think they would clash here. Yeah, they clash. Alright, he's gonna promote. But Lewis does not have a Digimon in the back, and that's why, like I said, I really think... I mean, there's only one Fluffy in the trash right now, but I think the extra draw, or 2 draws off the Fluffy or off the Kokomon would have helped Lewis out a lot, because it's not the first time. I've seen the last match Lewis played, and he does tend to miss the rookie in the back, and I think it's just because of the Fluffymon. The memory gain is amazing, but it doesn't matter if you brick, right? So... yeah, I know he has a rookie in hand, but I'm pretty sure he drew that off the Evo, off the Vortex, so he didn't have a chance to put it in the back. Scramble here. Scramble has also been pretty good for Josh this tourney. I think he's playing 2 copies of Scramble. Plays out the Shoto with the unique emblem. Most likely trying not to give Josh a Digimon, that way he can't scramble, so he's going to play another Shoto here, guaranteeing him most likely 4 memory next turn. Now, if Safagamon had some way to get Sec +1, that'd be crazy, dude. Anyone going to play Kokuomon from BT1 or BT2, right? Kokuomon, if it's a level 6 Digimon, it gets Sec +1. That's inheritable. Yeah, he's not going to give him any memory. Just Digivolve in the back. He's going to promote here. He has to promote, unfortunately, because of... he only has 1 security left. So he has to establish a Vortex first. The Terramon here could suspend itself to give itself +3k, but... unless he has Torimon, I don't think that's a valid play. Training... okay, he's missing the Vortex, got the Vortex. Digivolve into the Grand Gale. Grand Gale effect, place the Galemon under, obviously, to warp. And then suspend himself, play out the Galemon. Galemon effect. Suspend itself? Yo, what the? Digivolve into the Grand Galemon. He's looking for something. That's what he's doing. He's looking for something. Tap the Shoto to gain +3k. Tap the other Shoto to gain +3k, draw a card. And then use the emblem. Digivolve into the Vortex. Vortex effect, suspend Terramon. Gain +6k. Unsuspend. And then so it's +6. He's gonna go ahead swing. Because he wants the damage here, right? He wants the memory gain. And then end of turn Shoto unsuspend. So he gains the 2 memory and gets to unsuspend his Digimon. That's a really good combo. Scramble here is going to play out the Terramon. Terramon gets 2 hits. Promote the Digimon. So let's see if Josh can get more than that. He does have his own Shotos, so it's possible. This Grand Gale is going to make it a little bit easier. +3k when Digivolving. Okay, so he's going to tap the Shoto to Digivolve for 1 cheaper. Looks like, unless he already used that effect. Thought he was just doing it. Go into Medieval. Medieval popped the Grand Gale. Okay, so this should be able to clear board then. Go into Vortex. Vortex effect, suspend the Terramon. Gains +6k. He's gonna battle the other guy. So he was able to get over it. then swing over Pierce, and then I'm pretty sure that should be GG. Yeah, so the Grand Gale helped him out there. Shoto's obviously helped him out there. I think that might be it for the match. We'll see. I think that's it for the match because of the Vortex unaffected by Digimon card effects. So unless my boy is playing like... I don't know, bro. I don't know, we could bottom deck the Vortex. Digivolve into Grand Gale. Does he have another Vortex? Dramon? I know the Shoto from like this pair band Shoto is really good because it can unsuspend and return. But man, I really think the 3-cost Shoto that plays a Teromon or a Muchomon is kind of underrated. Because it can suspend an opponent's Digimon, and it's not a Digimon effect that's suspending the Digimon. Digivolve into Kokotori, suspended down, gains a lot of DP. I'd probably trigger battle here, since something was suspended, and then swing for game. Yeah, so Josh takes it first place at the box tourney. And yeah, so let me know. I think it was pretty contentious that day, obviously, because but I get it. It's the box tourney, it's the final round. Emotions are high, obviously. But I don't know. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about that situation. Anyways, if you guys liked the video, make sure to hit that like button. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. My name is Mr. J. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.